believe it or not, I was never an athlete. When I was in school, I always wanted to play sports, right? And being vulnerable here, because it's like true, I have a heart murmur. So throughout my grade school, junior high, and most of high school, until I was able to, I was never approved to play sports. No doctor would approve me for any physical to play sports. And it makes sense, right? No doctor's going to put their name on the line, even though we had some form of proof that from the original, when I was a baby or a kid, I was okay. I had never been rechecked again as an older kid, but I was fine, right? Just FYI, I did get checked as an adult just a couple of months ago. Heart's doing great. So anyways, so it was until the freshman year of high school that I finally found a physician that approved me. I don't remember his name. I'm not gonna throw him under the bus. Whatever. And I attempted to play sports because that I felt was a childhood thing that I needed to do. So I played football for about 2 weeks, and that was it. I didn't realize that. Well, now I see it, but when I was a kid, I obviously saw football, right? You saw it on TV, but I didn't have anybody to really explain what plays were, how things actually were. I just saw movement of the ball, give it to the running back, throw it to the wide receiver, you scored, right? And so there was me as a running back, and they're telling me all these words that I never learned as a kid about football, about how do you sweep to the right, to the left, go through the line. Hey, that's going to be your person, that you're going to follow that guy. All these different things, and I was a running back. And I do remember catching a couple of balls. I got whooped, got so bad. Got hit a couple of times, and it was about week 2 that I realized that there was a couple of running backs had played probably sports their whole life. I think the coach was being nice and be like, well, I'll put this kid in, give him a chance. But I understand, right? At the end of the day, you're gonna put in the kids that know what they're doing, and it wasn't for me. So I didn't grow up as an athlete. That was the whole story to tell you that I was not an athlete, right? I wasn't. I was a chubby kid growing up. Then finally started losing some weight when I started to notice girls in late junior high and high school, and lost some weight, probably doing the wrong way, just not eating or eating tuna and doing push-ups in my room. Probably a little part of that and metabolism and just calorie deficit when I didn't really know what calorie deficit was. And then went to college. All these kids that I went to school with, there was intramural sports. So there were kids who probably played sports when they were kids, maybe through high school, but maybe did not pursue sports as a entryway to go to college. So they didn't play college sports, but some of them were really good, like soccer and volleyball and stuff like that. And so we played intramural sports with the dorms, right? And I like the camaraderie, right? I like the camaraderie. I like the hangouts, the having fun. I wasn't good, right? So all that to say that I'm just trying to give you a picture of who Pablo was growing up. And so when you see these videos that I post of me working out, it's not really for me to show off, be like, hey, look what my 40-year-old Pablo can do. And for you to say, hey, when I was a junior high school, I benched 315, I could press, 1 million pounds. I'm like, that's awesome for you. And that's pretty awesome. I'm very happy that you got to do that, because I did not. That was not me. I was a bookworm. I was a nerd. I figured out that school was something that I was good at and I could pursue, and I was good at it. And so it wasn't until later on in my 30s that I kind of going through YouTube videos that I decided, hey, I think it's time for me to really get serious about my health, specifically about strength training, right? I just got convinced through YouTube videos, through a man called Mark Rippetoe. If you guys want to Google him, kind of a strength coach in Wichita Falls, but I was all through video, and I really got excited about barbell training. And for many years, I kind of trained myself through videos and through just kind of doing it myself. Probably not the best techniques. I didn't have a coach to watch my form, and it wasn't until later on in my late 30s that I finally got a coach to give me more pointers. So that I highly recommend that at some point. So now, as I'm turning 41 in a couple of months in January, you know, a lot of people, like, they see me and they say, oh, he was a sports guy, he was probably a football player, he was probably somebody who worked out all their life. No, not true. So what I'm trying to say here is, if you are like me and you've never been a sports person and you're like, maybe it's time for me to get stronger and gain some muscle, I'm telling you, there's time, and the time's now. Whatever if you're 40s or 50s, I think that it's a great time. Maybe 30s, maybe you're younger, like when I started, and you got time, and just start strength training today. Like, do it. Like, getting stronger, there is all these pros, all these different benefits you're gonna get from just getting stronger. And if you've been an athlete your whole life, and maybe you just kind of sort of put it on pause for a little bit to kind of build maybe your life, your career, your family, I get it. I have seen friends kind of like, you know what, that the career was important. I get it, their family, building a family, raising kids. But I'm going to tell you, I think your kids and your wife, they need you to be stronger. Because the way that I see it is, let's take care of you for them, and hopefully they will take care of themselves for you. Because, you know, the older we get to see our grandparents and our late uncles and older family members, and I don't want to be that frail family member that people have a headache because they have to take care of me, right? Number one, I want to be able to have the strength, the muscle, the power to be able to take care of me, myself, and hopefully take care of my wife the older we get. And number two, and that's nothing to do with fitness, but financially also. Like, if one day I do need to find a person to take care of me, hopefully financially also I can be able to do that and not have my family members have to take care of me. So just a couple of thoughts today as I finish my workout this morning and head over to start my day. Have a great, amazing day. Thanks for tuning in.